Have you ever stared at yourself in a mirror for a very long time? It sounds weird, I know, but I'm sure at least half of you reading this will have done it. If you stand in silence, staring only into your own eyes for long enough, you'll get this feeling. Those that have done it will know what I'm talking about. It's hard to give a definition of the feeling, as almost everyone has their own way of describing it. Some will even go as far as calling it an out-of-body experience. One thing that everyone seems to agree on, however, is that if done for long enough, staring at yourself in a mirror does not feel right. It's pretty much unexplainable, but eventually something deep within your human mind will scream out that something is wrong. Very wrong. Different people take different amounts of time to reach what you may like to call the peak of the feeling. But when they do, they almost have to stop staring. It's like every cell in your body is urging you to get away. But what exactly is it that you so desperately need to get away from? That is just about everything that anyone knows about the feeling, or, to correct myself, just about as far as anyone has dared to find out. If you decide to take this experiment to its most extreme, you'll find out a bit more. Heed my warning, though. The few that have gone this far have not come back the same. All of them strongly refuse to report what they saw or experienced. All I can tell you is that what happened to me was extremely disturbing. I'd recommend all of you who do not wish to take this any farther to stop reading here. It doesn't take much preparation. All you'll need is a room with a mirror, obviously. The bathroom is probably the easiest. You must be alone, and there must be total silence for this to work. You'll need to make the room as dark as possible. Turn out all the lights and draw the blinds if there are any. Preferably, this should be done at night. Now, go as close to the mirror as you can without your image becoming distorted or blurred. Stare into your own eyes and smile. Nothing over the top, but make sure your teeth are showing. You'll see why later. Yes, I know this is a pretty odd request, and it'll feel silly to do so, but nobody's watching, right? Now, continue staring into your own eyes, and nothing else. Do not look around the room, no matter what you begin to see or hear. When you get the feeling, you'll know you're doing the right thing. Continue staring. Now, this is the hard part. When you reach the peak and get that undeniable desire to get out of the room and run as far as you can, try to resist it. You may be overcome with fear, but just push that emotion away and continue to smile and stare into your own eyes. There's no going back now. You'll know that you're past the peak when you get the next feeling. This one is very different. It will not be anything you could imagine experiencing in real life. This whole experience will now seem quite unreal, almost dreamlike. But that means it's working. I guess the only way to describe what you'll feel next is a feeling of unity. Unity between you and the figure staring back at you in the mirror. You see, it will not seem like you are both the same entity anymore. You may have experienced this during the peak. However, now you will not feel scared of what's in the mirror, but one with it. I cannot say how long it will take for you to feel this. Maybe 5 minutes or half an hour. But when you think you do, close your eyes. Continue smiling, but keep your eyes closed. It's almost over. When you're ready, open your eyes, and you'll see why you needed to get away.